Hi everyone. So for my documentary, I did it on the Delta Boys, and basically in the beginning, it's talking about the history of Nigeria and how the broken machines are the cause the oil spills in the water, and they're like water in the river. Um, so fishing is the only way that they can survive because there's really nothing that they have in their community. But since the oil is spilling, they can't do anything. They can't survive because fish is what they eat, or anything in the water, or fishing is really high on the market, but they can't make money off of it because there's no living fish. They're all dead because of the oils. And then water is just a basic necessity that humans need. So they can't shower correctly, or they can't drink water, which you can survive with just water, but obviously they can't survive because they have no water nor food. So that's the issue in Nigeria and their little small community. Their government's really doing nothing about it because they only care about the money that they're making from the shell. Like, they're only getting their money, but what about the rest of the people in the community? Nothing is really happening. So the community has kind of have given up on trying to fix things. So there's a movement called MEND, Movement for the Impacitation of the Nigeria Delta, so which is the Delta Boys, which they have guns that are being shown in the video. So they're trying to fight back for their basic human rights when this should have never been a problem, because they should have water or like anything that can. They're not even asking for free handouts. They're just trying to make ends meet and trying to work for their money or for their food, for their family, because, it's not their fault that a big multi-million company is being, like, it's being posted up on their land, and they're getting so much money from Shell. Like, I'm really surprised how Shell is treating these people. So since Nigeria doesn't really have a leader that's like helping them actually and not really thinking about the money, capitalism, um there's a man that was brought up in the film called Ledum, and just because he's so big and so seems so powerful, everyone like praises him, and like he's trying to fix everything. And basically there's really no rules out there, and you can kill whoever you want. You just get away with it because the government really doesn't care. And then that little community that they're talking about, um it's just, in the film you can see like everyone's trying to not suffer. And when they're talking to the interviewers, like, they're saying like, what are the interviews going to do for us? Like, we have had so many people film us, try to like research on us, and there's really nothing that's happening. It's just, again, making money off of the film. It just doesn't make any sense. So capitalism comes about in this video so much because Shell makes so much money. And I'm surprised because Shell is one of like the biggest gas companies everywhere. Like, I know about it. Like, I was really surprised that Shell does this. They make so much money and doesn't pay good in the workers for the workers that are in Nigeria. Like, you can see there's a clip about there's two workers, and there's no good environment. They don't even have good machines, but they're still trying to do it because it's the only job that there is. And it's really bad. But when we're comparing it to jobs out here, there's benefits here. There's a good work environment sometimes. You have a schedule, but out there's really no schedule and no good environment for them, but they're trying to do it anyways because it's just money, and money seems to be a lot of happiness. So going back with the community, two guys were talking about that even the country doesn't care for us. Like, the government doesn't care. Any leader that is in, government wise, they don't really care. They just want to care about making money. So there's no hospitals, there's no schools, there's no water, there's no lights. They have to ask, I think, every 2 months to have like a light for only like 2 days out of the whole month. And it just doesn't make any sense, because why isn't there being, solutions for this issue when they make so much money? What are they doing with this money? So what really surprised me was that Shell was the company that was being put out there to make the oil for the gas. And it's just doesn't make any sense. And their solution was just to leave the land and put it out. Yes, that's a good thing, but there's still oil that's been there for probably years or months, like, it's just, why are they just going to leave it alone rather than fixing the issue? And they could have just stayed there and like have a better environment for the people living there. So people only care about money because in the beginning they might seem like, oh yeah, we're gonna help you, don't worry, if we put our company here, like, you're gonna get good things coming out of you because we're gonna make money. But in the end, money is power, and if you have power, everyone below you is just, they have no say so in it. So they forget about where they started or like who was there in the beginning. So that's why I think they're like not they're not fixing the solution, or they're not caring about the people in the community that they have their company in. So growing up as a low-income person in a low-income area, having, low-income things, I guess you can say, was really, it just opened my eyes up more, because I want to fix these things, not only for me to have more money, but for everyone else that I've been surrounded who also has been like having issues with these kind of things. Like, we need to come up with a plan that benefits everyone, not just one person just because they have more money or more power, So I hope Nigeria does get the proper basic human necessities, in order to survive. They're just asking for little things. They're not asking for big things. They're just asking for food, having their jobs back. They're willing to work for their money, but they can't because the fish are being killed by the oil spills, and their water is being completely shut down because oil. It's not even water at this point, it's just oil. So that's my thing about it. And capitalism is a huge issue because, again, money equals power. So yeah, that's it.